up, beautiful people? Of course, it's your girl Nancy Mitch coming in with a Your Vibe show. And of course, it's a beautiful Saturday. Sawa zizi nomunana tuze tubawereze the Your Vibe show. Jukira, this show happens each and every single Saturday, right from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And of course, today, Sikozenze Kankoze with these beautiful ladies, MC Mercy, MC Promise. Tuze tubatuseko empereza zaffe nga bulijje twali tukikola. And of course, tukimanyi fena tukomyewo ku ssomero kimanyi mbadde mwebuuza tuliwa. But of course we've been away for a semester break, but we are back simply because we had to resume school by 10th Feb. So tuze tugenda kubanga tubaweereza a lot byotegeddeko ne byotategeddeko with our beautiful segments.
Of course.
So just take a seat and keep watching
and relax. Follow us and comment.
So at the moment, we're going to bring out the topic of the day. We're going to bring out our beautiful topic of the day, and simply goes: is Valentine's Day overrated or meaningful?
Valentine's Day.
Mululimi olufuti. Valentine ekola amakulu oba bakisusiza nnyo. So ogenda kubanga welcoming opinions zamwe mwenna so tutukiriro so tukubira simu, you can send in your text via all our social media platforms. Just give us what do you think gwe muli olowooza Valentine's bagisusa oba ekola amakulu. So can you take an MC Mercy? What do you think Valentine's makes sense over tuli mu byalo?
So I said that Valentine
that's what people think. Valentine's Day
I want us to clarify something. Is Valentine's Day really a day for people who are in love, like who have romantic affairs?
No, not really. Even your pastor can be your Valentine.
Because I think I don't know, but then I need to give you a scenario. One day when I was studying, I think in my lower secondary school, one day it was on Valentine's Day when my friend wrote me a sheet, and they just like, well, happy Valentine's Day, my friend. No, I didn't even cry, but I think I was punished. I was punished because teachers used to misunderstand Valentine's Day. So I think that's what is actually transpiring in our generation. Many people don't actually know what Valentine's means. Actually, when they see young people like young generation celebrating Valentine's Day, they actually think they are spoiled, but that's not. I think you're just celebrating your loved ones.
And of course, to clarify about something, Valentine literally means anybody can be your Valentine. Depends where your affection lies. It can be your friend, it can be your classmate, it can be your parent. So it does not necessarily mean by a person of opposite sex and you know something intimate. No. So, but according to me, I think Valentine's Day is overrated. Simply because the social media. Actually, okuva social media reyajja eyina pressure gyetaddewo eyina tension gyetaddewo nti abantu baddawo n'agamba like kale bantu basically bakola ebintu showbiz bagala kulagako nti nange nina omusajja era sadibe naye nga in actual sense they are faking life. So me, I think it is overrated in a way that I'll actually use this story, the trending story. I think many of you mujibuddeko ku most of the social media platforms. This young guy eyajagenda alabechi the girlfriend over, but they were still in school. So upon coming upon coming kubomola yamuyite waka. So that guy was like, you can sneak into the house bichi that is not around, you know. I know most of you know that story.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but kati omulenzi nga ayingira, so of course abazadde bayine kuiso.
Wait. I don't think we should actually like rely on Valentine's Day and be like, hey, it's because of Valentine's Day, just because the boy perished in such a season. But I think let's not actually say that it's Valentine's Day that killed the guy.
Actually, that's
you shouldn't be saying that it's overrated. No,
it is overrated because actually love exists.
Teach your kids.
You must play this card right from it. Make it an everyday thing. So kulina Valentine, Borino Kungulina Mimuri, Mekano.
Mana, it's not overrated. Only that people are misusing it.
Yeah,
it's not overrated. Only that people are turning like they are opportunists. They are trying to use that chance of Valentine's to use.
And the fact that people are even having broken relationships.
I mean, like,
because of Valentine's. It's really.
The reason that's why I'm saying it is overrated because had it not been Valentine's Day, this girl teyandikemedwa kugamba mulenzi ntijangwe waka. But because of this, external pressure, you must be, ayagala proving people wrong, So the operating comes in when omulenzi bambi yaja because of the pressure of the day.
I know.
Nakolachi, Najewaka, and the guy ended up being killed. But anyway, to sincere condolences and tubasasirako nnyo family y'omuvubuka oyo.
Yeah, we are very sorry.
Kyabadde kibi nnyo ne taata w'omuvubuka bambi weddeko.
The fact is, we are not going actually, as we are concluding this. I don't want us to actually set our eyes on Valentine's Day and be like what and what. Let us learn how to set our parameters. If it's Valentine's Day, actually, we should teach ourselves and we be like, we are young generation, we are the young generation. So we shouldn't exceed our limits. Actually, we should set our limits and walk in our own lanes. Like, why should you have to do something that is not actually of your age? You want to do something that you can't actually afford. People are taking loans just because of Valentine's.
Exactly.
You know what?
It is so commercialized.
Yes.
I mean,
and by the way, we are
you're misusing money
to make bouquets out of money.
So we are going against some.
You did there. People did that flowers. Actually, I was expecting though, like
another reason as why I say it is overrated is because of this pressure and competition.
I understand.
Rather than comparison, tuja kudao because we all fena to celebrating that Valentine's Day nga tusinzira how we are standing financially. No kwa social media aja oli agenda kujalete a simple cake and a simple gift, then wabeyo oli go gifting the Range Rover. So you find viewers over the social media in-laws nga bagamba kali nabo libe bamuwadde singa te bamuwadde. So that stupid comparison comes in, not amanya nti people are on different stages of life. We all earn differently. And so I think it is overrated because of those
competition.
Was she from Kenya? And she started crying for a flower.
Really? Yes.
She was crying for a flower, causing tantrums on the streets because it's Valentine's Day.
I understand.
Yeah. So
let's stop the pressure and we walk on our own pace.
Also, on the other hand, if you are in the position to have someone that genuinely provides, let's not kill that day. Because it has been in existence for ages. Let the day remain.
Now, if you know that you're just celebrating this and hiding this friendship into Valentine's Day, my dear, we also have world's best friends day. Actually, I'm waiting for that. I did celebrate Valentine's Day, but I'm waiting for world's best friends day.
Best friend best lecturers day because I have that one lecturer going jagala. But then where to akulisayo from that nice day.
We are very happy for you guys who received the flowers.
I don't think it was by coincidence because of while na contract to say na weekend people had enough time to have fun. Just know people enjoyed and of course bagenze mu bife bisanyukirwamu. So bambi tubakulisayo nnyo.
We are happy for you actually.
So whoever got a gift and for those that did not get togwamu man, keep trying. Just that's the end. So keep praying.
You're not alone. We are together in this.
It is. You're not happy. You're not. Don't try to prove a point. Because I'm a gift is no it's a chilling Bible because I know where. As long as I give you my time.
Someone said
you must give me.
Even the serpent came with an apple and then you are human being.
Very true. It knew the only way to soft heart this lady it was to give her this one.
Exactly.
This special forbidden fruit. Hey. Yeah. So you must work for it. So naye nga tuvuddeko eyo twongerera bategeeza nti twakomyewo ku ssomero amasomero gazzeemu and of course I won't tire okubajjukiza nti we have a very nice school. It is a mighty school, Destined Kids Noble School. It is coupled with our mighty church, Set Free Life Ministries, and of course to Bulova along Mityana Road. Yeah, registration is still in progress. To registering to admissions which are ongoing. To registering abana okuva ku baby class paka P7. Yeah, it is a mighty school. And of course, Ninesa Nulinjo bategeeza nti
they excel.
Yeah, we emerged victors in this, you know.
They didn't pass, but they excel. They went beyond passing.
Yeah, twafunye first grades na second grades.
Yeah.
Twatuziza abana 27, so 17 were the second grades, and then of course the rest were first grades. Can you imagine? Tetwabaddemu na grades ndala. Naye nga tetunnamala na bbanga ddene mu kasaawe. So meaning 10 years from now, tugenda kuba bad news.
Ela kids speak English. I mean, they speak English
besides this not good classroom knowledge, abana bano tubayigiriza because we are a church, a planned church. Because twina abana be basomesa this videography. Basoma gundi playing instruments twina abana abayimba because we do a lot here. We tukola some extra work apart from which ate byonna at no fee because we simply think a child asomera wano you are what? You are responsibility. So it doesn't make sense, and of course in this commercialized country and of course state abantu tukyabakiriza kufuluma nga balina general knowledge because anybody different, anybody has one classroom knowledge. But what skill do they have? Naye wajja wano nga asomye ebintu nga things of recording, videography, ebintu binene because you know those things are expensive in these tertiary institutions. Never abano nga ina that skill oyongerako mwongera tomenyeka nnyo. But temukowa abazadde mwena mutwesigisa abaana bamwe ku Destined Kids Noble School, and of course naffe tusomera ku the mighty University Africa Renewal University. It is also in Bulova along Mityana Road. Mujje temukowa n'aba senior for tuina vocation.
Media school.
Tuina vocation abatamazeeko wangu ino mwana nga teyakoze bubi togwamu maanyi gamba mukisigale wakati fumbe mmere. No, bring this girl akuguke mu skills like catering, tailoring. We do a lot. So abazadde temugwamu maanyi.
Invest in your kids. Education is the only key to success. But of course education is an investment. Invest and you will eventually get positive results. Now tugenda ko commercial, a short commercial break. Come with the next segment.
This is Destined Noble Kids School Bulova. It is a Christian-founded mixed day and boarding nursery and primary school located in Bulova, Wakiso District, 10 kilometers from the Northern Bypass on Mityana Road. At Destined Noble Kids School Bulova, children are skilled to transform communities. They also give ample time for co-curricular activities such as volleyball, football, music, dance, drama, and study tours in order to develop and grow the children's talents. For inquiries about registration, please call 0782 576 566 or 0774 456 900 or 0754 456 900. Destined Noble Kids School Bulova, the place to excel.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and of course you tuned in to the Your Vibe Show. And at the moment, together diving in our next segment called the
Training Stories,
coupled with the Yosta. And of course in this segment tukuletera biki ebikuto mu babiro biki ebiri mu ggwanga.
What is training out there?
Byomanyi ate era ne byomanyi ne tukuletera ebirala byoba kyobadde tomanyi ku kyomanyi. And of course ne Yosta, because it is one segment Yosta tukuletera abayimbi, and of course we are what? A Christian
Christian based.
We are Christian based what? show so wantukuleetera abayimbi the gospel artists baba abali upcoming abakikubya already abaliyo so nomanya you know you get to know more of them nomanya music waabwe webito so trending stories sigenda kulwa ba MC baffe kiri mu Uganda
politics yawe
amusose kusabiko ebibi
politics yawe dena yaba kulembeze betwalonzi bazinama Uganda bajajeso.
Now before we go any further, Bobby Wine, did you hear any news about Bobby Wine? In Geneva. I heard Bobby Wine Bobby Wine was in Geneva. Actually, Bobby Wine was in Geneva actually, and he delivered a very nice speech. That's what I can say. But the speech has raised a number of comments from the crowd. Actually, we are wondering, as in, he introduced himself as the president, as the elected president of the Republic of Uganda. Really, actually, man, I don't want to judge. I'm just quiet.
But anyway, we're not sounding political, but buli kiri munsi tugenda fokulanga we talk about it. Tugenda bingira nnyo.
We're not judging anyone.
To know. Yeah, so another story nze gyemanye era twajogeddeko the Valentine's Day twavudde olunaku lwa Valentine babagala bebayagadde batwagadde batayagala
we still need that tea. Serve us that tea.
Wetewamanya Jesus is your Valentine cause namwe yabagala n'abafiirira
tegeera
yabale niwe mukulikeeyo nnyo though on a sad note twafiiriddwa omwana manya buli abeera essanyu babeerawo
Martin the late Martin
Tanoris Grantham too. He saw me, so rest in peace. Mukama musasire byonna byamusobako n'omuzadde amusasirire ddala.
Hey, that guy. Kale, I'm hearing, I'm not even hearing actually, that's how it is, but social media is actually criticizing the girl. I mean, the girlfriend to that is
this is one thing. Wala omuzadde wa college, when your parent does something that is really going to affect your future, you understand? Just watch how this girl may end up even being unmarried.
The girl is going to be traumatized actually.
But I don't think these guys need to criticize the girl because
of course the social media is not because she's not the one that
but she's going to be traumatized
outside. Whatever is going to happen, only God knows. Remember, she's still a school-going girl. Imagine how everyone is going to look at her. Bullying at school.
Love has no bounds, you people. And the girl is going to be traumatized.
Omwana ataliwo lwaki obeera omukangavula okutuusa ku seeyo
we need to understand adolescence
n'abazadde amugana ne mulowooza mbu mutegeera nnyo
because you leave the kids
mutegeera but there is a Kiganda say that goes ne gw'ozadde akukola ki akubira engoma n'ozima so I think parents n'abaana there must be that mutual understanding, that mutual support obenga omwana wo mutegeera so in such an incident osooka n'omuleka maybe after the boy maybe nga avuddewo sit your daughter down mugaye naye kino ne kino kikola kino na kino because at the end of the day tuwabadde tojajinga bantu
and for the boy the laws are there. Uganda is governed by a constitution. And then if it was an offense, the boy had to face the courts of law.
It was very possible to take that
there
boy
is nothing
behind
like facing courts of laws because there was it wasn't rape, it wasn't defilement.
It was not rape and defilement. That's all
maybe that.
You understand. But not to that extent.
Some parents, you need counseling and guidance.
We listen, but we don't judge.
You need guidance and counseling.
Let's stop this habit of taking the matters in our hands.
Yes.
I mean,
you need to consult because one day where your parents no get no approaching abazadde bono mwana. Nekati, what do you think abazadde bono mwana chibalimu? Naye nuwe
we are sorry.
After investing a lot in your son,
on another sad note, one of the universities in Uganda, Bishop Stewart University, lost its student, and that was she was called Comfort. Comfort was a very beautiful girl. Actually, everyone speaks of her hospitality, and as we speak, she's no more. They laid her to rest obviously yesterday. I mean yesterday but one, that was on Thursday. And actually we are very sorry. This information has it that she succumbed due to pneumonia, and it was a very, very, very sad note. She was going to graduate, actually she was in the third year, in her final year. She couldn't actually make it. So we are very sorry for the family of Comfort, and may her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
Yeah.
And of course another trending story, Jemanyi, of course Nabega Kao. I know many of you are there on social media, you've heard of this story. The singer that is Green Daddy lost a kid. Yeah, because we don't know many, we're not going to know Sungu. But betwawuliddeko nti omwana again ava munagwamu ekimbe. The guy rushed the baby to Mulago Hospital. But yavaya wanda muliro gamba abasawo balagajjalidde omwana we bichi.
To what was recorded, that child was there for hours and there was no personnel
attending to the child.
And when they found one of the nurses or doctor, I'm not quite sure what position it was, she was the one of the room sleeping.
Okay.
So it was so absurd. Because to my understanding, usually places like hospitals and other places, they have shifts.
I know.
There are people that are working during the day.
Yes,
exactly. And those that are working in the night. Why are you sleeping on duty? If you knew you would not handle that profession, don't do it.
Yeah, because mumanyi obulamu bwaffe buli mu ngalo zammwe, like literally omunna aleese omwana we ali bubi naye niwe tetujja ne tubajaji mani tubajaji naye abasawo mwena bambi gye muli.
Because the moment these people actually have our lives in their hands. Actually,
you chose that career with passion.
Yes. And I don't want us to judge them. These people can choose whether you should live or not. These people, if we don't actually
life taina spare.
Of course, they are always complaining about their pay, but I think if you can't handle the payment of government, there is always private hospital.
Naye nwenga tuvuddeko eyo tugakuddako mu segment ya Yosta, and of course in this segment kuleetera upcoming artists betulabye already abaliwo, prominent people in the industry, and of
course the outstanding musicians, gospel musicians we have in Uganda. And
actually before I forget, one of Set Free Life Church, we are planning churches. We
won't hide it.
Recently on Friday we had an event. It was a life-touching event. Yabade event ya raising abantu kuba motivating. So it was called the Night to Shine. And of course we hosted this event at Set Free Life Ministries under our powerful pastor Benon Kaboko. So in an event twakutte oba twaletedde, like we brought people abayina disabilities, different disabilities. We brought them together in one place, that is Set Free Life Church, and of course we had to celebrate their life. We had to talk to them because some live but they live that self-doubt, self-denial. So we had to talk to them to balagenti, disability is not inability,
of course.
So twabalese, and of course
we always this show like the Night to Shine actually is always there to help them live a moment that they have not lived all their lives. There are those people actually who have never even experienced a ride, a drive in these expensive cars, just because of their condition.
But of course, we had the makeup session. Makeup, just not
Range Rover drives.
Range Rover drive. They had special meals. They had delicious meals. They dined.
Red carpet. I wish you were there to witness all this.
They were talked to by big people. And of course, we were so privileged to host our chairman Webuloba. We were so privileged because he really honored our invitation. But these people can do a lot. Era balina bingi basobola okukola gwali ewaka byotasobola nakola oba nokola kikusingako but twabadde nabo twayogedde nabo and of course naffe cause at the moment nkola disability studies kyandetedde okubeera so exposed mu fields nga feeding them dressing them up that because dressing them up kubakyusa diapers abali obi.
One of the things that I really had to take in that very day, man, you know, we need to always create such moments for such kids. Because when we reached on this session of dancing, dances, specials,
they were vibrant.
The kids were very vibrant. I mean, I don't know.
Just know it was really a life changing.
You guys really missed. I mean, you really missed actually.
But if
you want to see the moment, like to replay the moment, I mean, you can get on Set Free page on YouTube, and then you see the whole show. Talking about Louis Light, actually, you guys. Hey,
our fellow TikToker,
Ragist is hot.
We are all TikTokers.
Louis Light
had a saga that went on, and it was just not right. I don't know on whose side. Uncle Baby Cool.
I don't know because even up to now she says she doesn't know.
Yes. One thing which we know because cyberbullying is something that is going on. She later banga. They lose that confidence, they feel they are so demeaned, you understand? But also, people that make fake accounts, I don't know if her allegations are true, that someone was creating an account and talking
they do them
things that she didn't do, and she's the one that landed. When you have a lot of issues with people, you end up messing up.
That's it.
Look at you talk too much sometimes, and please, we don't want you in such kind of trouble.
I also don't want to sound judgmental. It is just a simple difference.
And surprisingly, she was just from jail yesterday on Friday. No, it was Thursday. And on Friday, in the middle of the night, she was on a line.
And congratulations because we like Kongs. So.
Now on our Insta, actually, we have the mascot Sesanga, and he's an emerging gospel music artist. Actually, I can't even use emerging. This guy is really doing well in gospel industry.
By the way, just to clarify, gospel artists they
don't
imagine mu gospel industry buli omu obeera that star. You're who you think you are.
That's it.
Because we are not totally proving people wrong. We know I'm the baddest in dance, because we all praise and worship God in different ways. So they are never imagining, they are never upcoming. So of course we were so privileged because we are hosting the night to shine. Our specials.
This is the guy who sang this song. How are you today? I'm very well. Okay, it was a collaboration with Pastor Wilson Bugembe, and actually he's based at Worship House.
Pastor Wilson Bugembe, but anyway,
go follow him, listen to his songs. They are very encouraging, and for real, enjoy gospel music in power.
I actually Namwana Mutonyo is 22 years old. Mumu following and supporting it because supporting
he's still there to give us, to serve us with that hottest music.
Because we've been away for a break.
I mean, the guest is
for quite some time now. On the other side, Kampala. Abatembeyi bonna ate bagenda mu kibuga mbadde mulaba abantu the street vendors abatula ku street biki actually I happened to go to town last week naye baba ekiri ebyo ono walinnya wova walinnya wodda because there is a lot of jam naye wabaddewo ekiragiro ekyayise abantu bano babalagidde bafulume Kampala bave ne ku street ezo bave ku mirimu gyabwe the normal daily activities era babawadde an ultimatum to vacate Kampala streets by 8 p.m.
ekiro ekyakeesa Friday abakesisi bagenda nga bali ku sengula bintu by'abantu abantu akeera ku makya ku Friday ku makya ne we bakolera tusobola kumanya nti mbadde nkolera
anyway kya kibi nnyo naye for matters of safety
purposes
because ffe twatambulanga n'otambula nga abantu bakusindika bw'ogwa mu byamaguzi byabali ate nga bwe bayomba
awe bakubira
naye byonna bijja tubisindika anda abantu bonna abavunanyizibwa ku Kampala right from that big authority KCCA at least mufune entegeka entonotono bamubafunire we babeera kati ng'ebulaba b'obutale bafuna gye babateeka baleme kubeera ku streets cause otherwise we are turning out to be a slum naye tugendako Makao tugendako mu Bulango w'abakama baffe tukomewo in another segment.
We shall come back.
How are you, dear? I'm very well. Are you okay? Esala zikola. Very well, I'm very well. Ate tolida ku zero. Mulinya ya Yesu tolida ku zero. What a beautiful people. My name is Damascus Esanga. Guess what? Every Saturday 2 p.m. Nange mvera ko ku Your Vibe. Wano ku Set Free Life Church. Presange obera ko stay tuned in for all the good gospel vibes, Christian vibes. Straight up.
At Africa Rainier University, we pursue academic excellence and learning through experience. We do this both in and out of classroom through student internships, work-study programs, workshops with industry experts, and many other methods. We embedded the Christian worldview and values into the framework of education alongside mentoring and counseling sessions to shape the learner's character to be able to transform society. We have postgraduate, undergraduate, technical and vocational courses for both online and physical learners. We are located in Buloba along Michiana Road, and admission for August-September intake is ongoing. Visit our website at www.apru.ac.ug and call us today on 0701 598 347 or 0782 598 347.
How are you, dear? I'm very well. Are you okay? Esala zikola. Very well, I'm very well. Ate tolida ku zero. Mulinya ya Yesu tolida ku zero. What a beautiful people. My name is Damascus Esanga. Guess what? Every Saturday 2 p.m. Nange mvera ko ku Your Vibe. Wano ku Set Free Life Church. Presange obera ko stay tuned in for all the good gospel vibes, Christian vibes. Straight up.
The Imperium, but not without his eyes.
Ready? Who's the target?
This is the work of Sauron. Or we go public.
Thank you, viewers, our loved viewers abatulaba mwe balenyo kwekumira ku the Your Vibe show, and of course tuyingiddewo ne segment ya Kendala, the Your Cinema, and of course in this segment tukuleetera the latest movies, the latest films zafulumiddewa oyinza zifunirawa zolabyeko nezotanalabako byonna bisangawa wano. So I'm going to introduce the first movie, and of course it's called House of David. I know abe keeping it up to date mwagirabyeko da House to David, and of course its origin a Bible story ya David. You all know David, the Bible readers, and namwe abatali ba Bible readers you've heard of David's stories, namely these, you know, the baby class, the middle class, the what. Now, yeah, it is a new movie, a new man, just not a trending, a trending, and of course, when a movie, because actually, originally, Bible story, because one of Bagamba, the once mighty King Saul falls victim of his own pride. So, and of course, Katona na kolachi na jayo this outcast. I call him an outcast because Boyali David inga bwetusubira bakabaka balina okuba David si Boyali. Then tukimanyi David was a teenager, yali mumpi, and of course ngabo mulato inza lowooza nti kye omanyi mujoga. David was short according to what the Bible says.
Short as what? Has life. So
of course, story no. Evira dala muchi Bible chewola chi tugamba era in this house of David elaga olutalo chabwe lwali between David and who? And Goliath. We all know Goliath was a Philistine, and of course the Philistines were one of the enemies of Israel. So of course Katonda engeri gyali alonze David okubanga yaddira mu bigere bya King Saul eyaliwo ebiseera ebyo. So David meaning yalina okusikira ebizibu bya namulondo yonna ey'obwakabaka bwaki bwa Israel. So meaning he had to battle with all the enemies of what? Of Israel. And of course firimu eno kyekola ki kyeyogerako. It is not teteraga lugero lwennyini but it is the same clue. Byonna it is the same information, though it is kind of different because mumanyi films exaggerate. Naye nga just nungi nnyo musobola ogifuna ku all social media platforms, Netflix, YouTube.
Then there is also this one, it's called the Halo Road. This is all about a couple which receive a message, a distressing late night call from their beloved teenage daughter that actually, after she accidentally hits a pedestrian, maybe they were traveling, and when this couple tries to get into the car actually and to go and save the child, they get threatening revelations about their family, how their family is going to tear apart, how they are going to perish, all that, about that. It's actually a very nice movie. We need to go and look for it. It's called Halo Road. It's a very nice movie.
And well, another thrilling movie that we have is The Housemaid. We have a young lady that is brought to live in the family, and there are certain secrets that are unveiled as she's in the house. It is a must watch. Of course, you guys need to look for these movies during your party.
Because this house of David, we need to follow up that story of how David, because to King David, King Saul, so they are nice movies. Actually, watch it if you must. So, where's your cinema? The segment of your cinema we can there. Naengera sinagalawo segment eno nyongero bajukiza nti tuli mu kisiibo, both the Christians and the what? And the Muslims. Yeah, on Wednesday, it was an Ash Wednesday. Abasobodde twayitiddeko mu machachi, abakatuliki bayitiddeko mu machachi because Ash Wednesday, of course, mumanyi ekibeerayo babasiiga envu because we know the Lent period marks the beginning of the what?
No, the Ash Wednesday marks the beginning of the Lent period.
Yeah, so kusiiba naye temwekwasa mbu ninalusa ninabiki, but according to the faith of the Catholics, they really say and they really believe that the Lent period is built on 3 pillars. That is praying, fasting, and almsgiving. It is not all about kusiba.
Yes, in this Lent period, be generous enough to give, to serve the community.
Be an inspiration to anyone. So almsgiving. You know what
share food with the street kids.
Pray.
Daku.
They call it what?
Ebyo katubasabire naye katusabe naye I think you should prioritize yourself first before anything else. Tubagaliza okusiiba okulungi both the Muslim and the Christians. Era twesangeyo ku Eid ne
mutuyite
mwabayita Christmas.
Tujja kulya Easter yaffe ne tululunkana naye tugendagendako mu bulango babakama baffe tukomewo.
This is Destined Noble Kids School Bulova. It is a Christian-founded mixed day and boarding nursery and primary school located in Bulova, Wakiso District, 10 kilometers from the Northern Bypass on Mityana Road. At Destined Noble Kids School Bulova, children are skilled to transform communities. They also give ample time for co-curricular activities such as volleyball, football, music, dance, drama, and study tours in order to develop and grow the children's talents. For inquiries about registration, please call 0782 576 566 or 0774 456 900 or 0754 456 900. Destined Noble Kids School Bulova, the place to
that short commercial break, and of course tugenda diving in our next segment, the birthdays, and of course want to wishingira abantu bakamazaliwa abatumanyi batakumanyi era nawagala okuwishingira amazaliwa in a special way. You can reach out to us, so tutaginga kawo ku social media platforms zaffe n'otutegeeza. So tugatandika nani? Mmanyi tuli mwezi gwa kubiri. Mwezi gwa kubiri, it is a love month. So of course tulina Rihanna birthday yeah 20.
This one, who sang this song? Lift me up, that one.
Mumumanyi because I know some of you, your role model wa but actually nze kubanga nkyali ntonga manyi Rihanna and Beyonce bana basigale bakadizi mbayimbayize tukuze naye a big shout out to Rihanna tukuyozayoza happy belated birthday. He was born on February 28th. Of course he's a music superstar and a pop singer.
Awezeze emyaka 37 egy'obuto.
Era egy'obuto. Then omulala gwe tumanye nnyo ye Ed Sheeran. We were just kids when you know that song. I know singa twakawandika ko kaliko ka ringtone
in our journals.
So Ed Sheeran Ramzala 17th of this month, February, and of course he's a singer and a songwriter.
Never I have this medic friend of mine. She's called Kampile Dativa. I can't fail to say happy belated birthday. Actually, I don't remember which exact day it was, but then I'm sure it has been in February. You've been my friend, my good friend. I have to celebrate you in all aspects of life. Happy belated birthday, Kampile Dativa. Wase Dativa.
I know Abamumanyine, is it Megan Thee Stallion?
Thee Stallion.
Yeah, he's a rap. Yeah, Yebamzala, 16th Feb. Day before Ed Sheeran's birthday. So happy birthday Munange. We love you so much as you don't know us, but we pray so hard. One day vengo tumanyi. But just know we love you a lot.
Anytime, any day.
So at the moment tugenda ko mulango wabakama baffe tukomewe ne yo sports.
It is the Yo Vibe Show, and of course my name is Talent Edwin. You can call me Focus. I'm here to give you the topic not the topic of the day. I'm giving you the topic that is trending in the world of sports. But of course, it's a wonderful Saturday. If you're watching me from home, if you're watching me from work, or if if you're on your way going somewhere, of course you are tuned on or in Set Free Life Church, that is on our YouTube channel, or that is on Facebook, Set Free Life Church. Every Saturday, we happen to be here. The wonderful babies and wonderful girls you've seen. What is trending in the world of youth. The world of entertainment, the world of youth, and of course we are 100% gospel, and of course we are unapologetic when it comes to that. Njaga tandikire ku Uganda Premier League, empira jasambiddwa ejiji ya Fene Nungi Vipers njaga kuli. Abasajja bali bagala kuwangula kikopo nga tebali unbeaten kyaganye because fa wajukira mpira waliwo mpira Vipers gwetazanya between Chitala yali double header. Era mpira gwagulawo season najukira Vipers ile kyali mu kwekalakasa ngegamba nedda ligi format eno mfu ligi format mfu kati twatulozo mpira omusije balina goal kumbe sebo goal yafuze goal manyi Muganda agamba ebyembi bisekero tuyalira ku goal Vipers goal yagiganye negitulira era kukomekereza nga fufe rulinze negamba Vipers ompira tugenda kuwa luzi era ofunye luzi esooke ya season. Abasajja bagala kola history ya Arsenal okubera nga timu naye wangula ku Premier League nga tekubidwamu wabula nga ewangula bwangu twajja ne Bayer Leverkusen yakikolako season eri yatwala ekikopo kya German Bundesliga nga tebagikubyemu naye kyaganye nyakutwalako ku World of Sports nenga nyagatandikira wano Uganda wano wenyini March 17 yasambiddwa era tatandika kunaku lwakubiri olwa weekend yalina kusomezeka 17 February twakava mu Valentine bamuntu kyali mulabo abatewo bagambye mu Valentine nimbu si abagala naboka yanange msumba nga somba Valentine Valentine wa era nibaga kujukiza nti tu sponsoringidwa Set Free Life Church. Tomorrow is a Sunday. Of course you can happen to come through service at estanika kusawa 2 ezokumacha paka kusawa 7 second service ebetanika kusawa nya kakati jangu musumba Dr. Samson Benon Kaboko no mchara mama Helen Kaboko bagala bakulindidde okuberanga osinzaako naffe wekwasa toina transport oba bikute keda kuchubi yafe service ebera kunga streaming wa live lwacho bawekwasa katugene kuchatulese neto file twatino bisa mati aga kwa bagaga bipatugobe kale buhimba United States yazanya police mpira gwali ku 2 era gwa golo M olonno Netebe UPPC bano befuda bazibuba akajja mu Uganda Premier League nyingi gibazanya mpira gwabwe mbinyo naranyeranga of course bali awo bagulugu gwawo butunira ku table ya Uganda Cranes ogwa M0 ngakubambala City Vipers team nayenga nesulo ubonero yakola team emwe yebungereza kye yakola weekend abantu abamu bazijika twala abantu abamu nga bazijika abantu abamu babogera Arsenal ngekwa amaliriga gole 2 ku World of City ziwenali nasoka nensirikia nengamba kile kikopo Arsenal tegena kitwala era abantu abukolo bava ne mixed feelings sakala kenayo nengenda kujjayo Vipers ne yakola maliriga emu kitegeeza ngenda ku table event weyimide chokira badje ko eguru lyayo buje sambe manyini naye golu bigena kunsoma egolu balijeko Calvary kuloko satu yazanya ne Express gwa 00 Lugazi yazanya ne UPDF gwa M0 in favor of Lugazi KCCA team wadde bido kuwangula ne kuno yegagamula ne wangula 2 ngekuba Bull era no ne Chitala FC yagwa amaliga MM ngezanya URA Esibira yakuba Maroons golo 2-0 abo mbazanye kuunako lwakuna kakati njagala genda keri mu Bungereza empira kigenda kubanga gizanyibwa weekend eno era gomulabi wange sagala werabire nti Arsenal yaluzinga obonero bubiri ngekuba timu owange ekola draw ne timu esembayo wansi mu Premier League tumanyi kitegeeza ompira gwagwa 2-2 kwaliko on goal eranga ya Musambi Kalafiori Ricardo Kalafiori ye connectinga wema ko connectinga natula wansi ne ref na malo mupira naye abazanyi base no abagizi basimu agamba tukyasobola naye kitufu batutu nane tukala badamu Arsenal ngejeje botolinga ebikopo bino era kya katanso botolinga era Karabao abambalazo ogamba nti Karabao Arsenal na mutwala ne Champions League just buy na mukisa kale Nenga Arsenal ekulemedde ekimeza kya Premier League eya English Premier League ne ngomonero 5-8 olonno Man City nejja Arsenal etimu za Arsenal yakazanya mpira 27 abala bonna bakazanya mpira 26 tegeza bana bonna Man City egenda kuzanya era tusuubira kubanga eyinza okugira nefunza ko ku gap eri Man City mukyokubiri asombira mukyokусatu Man United mukyokuna Chelsea mukyokutano Liverpool mukyomukaaga enjawulo eyawula Arsenal ne City tekyali nene nnyo era Arsenal mbanga buli mwasa asoosaba mu ddiini ye tuli mu lent period byomugenda saba Arsenal wangule kikopo bannaye olibanga dogo banga bali tuteekako edogo ituveeko bannaye teri dogo Isiraeli ate Arsenal Isiraeli simanyi lwaki ate tuba tugira kale tugenda mu maaso ku lwomukaaga tugenda mbala leero empira gigamba gizanyibwa Aston Villa Leeds Brentford egazanya Brighton then Chelsea Burnley West Ham Bournemouth Man City Newcastle Crystal Palace kunaku olwa Sunday egazanya ne Wolves timu yasudde Arsenal amaliri then Nottingham Forest egazanya Liverpool Sunderland egazanya Fulham then Spurs Tottenham Hotspur eyabezanya Arsenal balamu tebali makambugu era simanyo Arsenal gune gujja na kumande Everton egamba ezana timu ya Man United zaidi nabi nabagamba kubine mpira bituka kwindi mbera nabi mbanga kwa professor Arsenal egenda kujjayo ndochi kugambye nabano li ngabagambe Arsenal egenda kujjayo ne kujjayo era nze muntu yomu ndiwe nakugamba nti Arsenal egenda kuba Tottenham Hotspur obusungu bali na bungi nze simanyi nekale bwetugenda mu maaso njagala kujukiza nti oli ku Your Vibe Show Talent Edwin Focus, that's my name. Follow me on my social media platforms. Genda ku Facebook teka mu Talent Edwin double T at the end of Talent. Genda ku TikTok, genda ku Facebook, genda teka Your Focus _visuals ogenda ba onfuna bulungi kakati njagala nko story esembayo onako lwaleero University League ewa timu banaye akasikira kugira babula timu yaffe naye njukiranze ndi byuto na tumira kubona abazanyi ba timu ya African University abana abo bambi bakola lero mbadde mpiseyiseyo nenda babamenga bali mu kujuza naye tubagaliza bisima ekipa waffe omubwati Dirisa captain etukwagala nnyo tulina ensonga ya munda naye Afro egenda bezanya IUEA ku Africa University Stadium akatiro abanyi Afro sikenda kongera bigambo bingi bacha kunonya naye nga talented in that's my name. Of course this is the Your Vibe Show. Genda ku TikTok yaffe bagita Your Vibe, genda tukafollow era oberenga ogobera ne videos zonna eziriyo. Genda ku YouTube yaffe bagita Your Vibe era tubeerako ne ku Set Free Life Chat tubeerako enchama Sunday yango osabeko week yonoji mazeko mukama kukumye yango osabeko oberenga omutendereza omutonzi. Talented Dream, that's my name. Musumba Kaboko, Dr. Benon Kaboko agenda bakulinze ne mama Helen Kaboko. Bemba bongerako nzisa dobozi mberenga mbawe kitiwa. That's my name. Of course that's for next time berako oberengo o following alo neberawo. Abachara abalungi abakoze era bansose obakyaliwo era kabaje bakumalirize ne show. Berako, that's my name. Next time better in Your Vibe Show sports segment.
Of course, welcome back from that powerful segment, the Your Sports Nomukulu, Talent Edwin. Akutusako ebyemizannyo wano ne wali both international and local. And of course, together diving in our last segment, the Faith Talk. And of course, Faith Talk yoralero tugakogera ku that trending story that is that saga yatusewo this guy, the baby boy, gwe basse ku Valentine's Day. Oromusange wakawa w'omuwala muzadde w'omuwala omusajja taata we yaso omuvubuka ono ng'amusanze ewakaawe. So today tugenda kukyogerako tukivumirire and of course tuwene ku magezi wawakola ki wawasaanidde. I personally, of course, I don't even support that act. Siti supportingirako ddala because at the end of the day fena tuli bazadde, at the end of the day fena tulina abantu abatuluma. So gwe okwagala olowooza mbu era gwe gwanyize nnyo era bakoze kibi nnyo biki mind you gwafuna otyo omukyala mama w'oyo omwana actually it's not going a bad story behind you. I'm not sounding judgmental, but fetuli balokole, and of course we have to tackle ebintu betulaga ebiri, so you know,
vices. We can't embrace vices. We only want to promote virtues.
Yeah, of course there were very many ways you would have dealt with that boy.
Yes.
Yeah, so muzadde w'oyo mwana tetukusupportingirako ddala era kyewakoze tukikatiriza nti kibi nnyo.
And to my understanding, fine, he was protecting his daughter, but he needs to face the law.
What do you mean by protecting?
That was murder.
Gy'osomera omwana ono omanyi byakola?
That was murder.
Yakuyambye na buyambi n'amukuleetera mu nju yani mututte mu nsiko. Naye omuntu wajja, by the way, tulina ebintu bye tulabanga ebyekisiru naye ng'ate bituufu. A guy honoring n'agamba nti kanzije waka boldly. I know kibanja ne thoughts bbiri. Omuzadde okunsanga n'obutansanga era bwansanga nja kudiringa bwenti naye. Naye tulina ebintu bye tubuusa amaaso ng'ate we should take them as key. Omwana oyo yajja, I believe kyayina mu mutwe because literally wemba sikwagala toyina ngeri gyosobola kunkonvinsinga kujja wamu. N'omuntu ono bw'asala wagamba nti kaŋŋende mulabire ewaka era naawe omuzadde bw'ojja yeba respect y'amaanyi nnyo. Enswera ekwagala yekola ki? Yeggwa ku bbwa. Omwana ono yandibadde asalawo beesange mu kiraasi beesange ku ssomero because at the end of the day gye basomera tokola ki? Tomanyiyo. Naye bw'aba yasazeewo ajje waka meaning tewali kintu kya kisiru kyebasobola kukola ki? Kolera waka. Ate and of course mweno ebintu bigenda bikyuka abazadde namwe mukyukeeko. Fine, you're still standing on the pillars of the ancient regime. Naye mukyukeeko. There is .com nurturing. Nowadays nze nkuza muzadde wange nga era bwakubuuza nti olina emikwano emeka n'omunyumiza mikwano miwala jjuka yeeraliikirira. Kati saawa zino totalina kweraliikira ye mwana okubeera n'omuntu ali opposite sex because you honor the LGBTQ.
Ate mwana ebisiyaga
ne bwakuyamba n'akuleeta omuntu ali opposite, you know, try to understand, reason with your girl. Reason with your
There is also a possibility, like a possibility for this girl to actually get into lesbianism, something like gays.
Yes. Of the same sex. My dear, that is not.
Actually, she's going to get pissed and traumatized by what actually happened, and then she might, at the end of it all, be like, men has come. That's why people actually get this thing of men has come.
Yeah, do you even know what you've caused in that girl's life?
I mean,
because
let her not take the wrong turn.
I saw a video trending on TikTok, and I saw young boys, actually they were getting against the girl. They were criticizing the girl. They were like, this girl, we shall make sure that we be harsh on her. Actually, they were wishing the worst to the girl.
I don't think that is not right.
So the girl is just actually carrying a lot of
your father.
Lots of curses. But actually, to my point of view, let us actually try to minimize even our acts as young people. Actually, let us respect people's homes. Let us not actually be like, the law is there, the law is there.
There is nothing like respecting people's homes. Because and the chanding kutakonjo singa bagamba nti gayo yo bamusanze n'omuwala may be involved in that act, getting physically intimate, but that wasn't the case. Just okusanga omuvubuka nga atudde gwe buli akole owo mukyala mama omwana oyo musisita omwana akufuna.
When I heard the story, actually the story of the boy, when I heard from the story how it has been, that's why my conclusion comes, and I'm like, let us minimize getting into people's homes. Let us respect people. Let us respect people. Actually, if you're a man and you want to get in a girl's home, please respect them. Use the right procedure. Okay?
Seek for counseling. Yes. Seek for counseling. Omanyi amagezi tegaggwayo era okuyiga tekola ki tekukoma. We have very, very mature people naye nga they really have problems on how to deal with their emotions, like anger, being sad,
and also
you think the guy
you need to both sides. You need to watch the kind of people you get married to. Tugane tufumbirwa abantu in a time where anti otutte 2 weeks, 2 months, baba no bamaze myezi ebiri and you're getting married. No man, you don't know how they react, you don't know how they handle their anger issues. Kati labo omukyala oyo kyaguddeko because si yakikoze naye obuswavu omwami we yatadde ku family ye. They are going to have a very hard time getting back.
Now at the end of it all, let us not we actually don't support being Christians. We can't support teenage dating, something like that. Let us not actually get into that. Okay, let us get into the right way to go, and follow the doctrines of the Bible of Jesus Christ. May Martin's soul.
And of course, to say at the beginning of the end of this mighty show, and of course the way that it thrills in each and every single Saturday, right from 2 to 3 p.m. with your beautiful and handsome presenters.
We are a big team actually.
Fena tuli though no marriage before school. Anyway, twebaza nnyo mwena abatunize in to this mighty show, abalinzeeko n'ogamba eno show nino gimalako tubeeyanza nnyo, tubaagala nnyo era Mukama abatuweere kye musinga okwagala. And of course we are closing today's show. Nsigala nze Nancy Mitch with my colleagues. Mwebale nnyo kutulaba, mwebale kutwagala. Continue liking us, continue
comment, tell us your thoughts,
subscribe, because we are growing each and
engaging our conversations,
we are growing each and every single day. But above all, twetaga nnyo prayers because
we pray for each other. As we pray for you, pray for us.
Mwebale nnyo. But before we close this show, of course, I can't try and forget honoring our sponsors, that is Set Free Life Ministries, under the powerful leader and our pastor, our mentor, our father, Pastor Benon Kaboko, with his beautiful wife, Pastor Helen Kaboko, coupled with a mighty school, Destined Kids Noble School. Of course, we are located in Buloba, along Mitiana Road. Temujango ko mutuletera abaana, and of course for the church session nature services to the first service eberawo kuva ku macha sawa 2 paka sawa 4, and of course second service etandikirawo immediately there, and then kuva ku sawa 4 paka sawa 7 atasobodde kutuukako physically.
Let me tell them something. At Destiny Noble Kids School, we don't only teach, we don't only train, but we raise kids in the doctrine of the church. We raise kids on a spiritual pole, on a spiritual path that they are going to actually to turn into good leaders, responsible citizens of the country.
But anyway, thank you, and of course we are closing this mighty big show. Thanks for watching, thanks for staying tuned in. Meet you next time. Shalom.
How are you, dear? I'm very well. Are you okay? Esala zikola. Very well, I'm very well. Ate tolidda ku zero. Mulinya ya Yesu tolidda ku zero. What a beautiful people. My name is Damascus Esanga. Guess what? Every Saturday 2 p.m. nange mverako ku Your Vibe wano ku Set Free Life Church. Twesange oberako, stay tuned in for all the good gospel vibes, Christian vibes. Straight up.